Hello and welcome to Happy Hour, Garden Party Edition, Volume 2. Last week, as you may remember, we made a cucumber gin sour, which, as you also may remember, was delicious. This week we're going to carry on using other herbs and vegetables grown right in my garden. Maybe you have a green thumb, maybe you have a garden, and maybe you'd like to learn how to make some drinks with what you grow in your garden. Maybe you don't have a green thumb, like I don't. This was grown by my wife. I built the box, she made the food. Now I smash it and turn it into booze. Sounds about right, doesn't it? So you can get all this stuff at the farmer's market or wherever you procure your fresh local vegetables. Like last week, as I said, we did the cucumber drink. This week, I think I would like to move over to mint. If you have mint in your garden, you know that it takes over everything, which is it's a great problem to have because what a nice smelling and good-looking plant it is. So you're pretty much set up to make all of the mojitos and juleps you could ever want in your life. The mint julep is the drink we're going to make today. Is associated with the Kentucky Derby, but it's also very easy to make. Now, the actual julep recipe involves smashing some ice in a bag, really like finely chipped ice. I can do that here. I'm not going to because you probably don't have this Speakeasy Mixology Tools branded bag with a mustache on it. Thanks, Speakeasy. So you can actually make a julep with just ice in a cup. So that's how we're going to do that. So let's learn how to make a mint julep. No strainer this time, folks. We're building this one right in the old glass. So we're going to choose between 8 and 10. And whenever I say two numbers, I tend to choose the larger of the two. Because who doesn't want more delicious mint flavor in their beverage? So it says between 8 and 10, depending on the size of the leaves, so on, so on. You can do less or more. You know, some mint grows with really small leaves. So do 15 or 20 of those tiny little fellers. 8, 10. I want a couple more because it's what I want. Right. Mint leaves. Just smells so darn good. And then we're going to do with that 1 ounce of the simplest of syrups. Now, with the simple in the glass, we're going to take the same muddler that we used to destroy those cucumbers last week, and we're just going to try to release the mint oils from the leaves. So the point is not to destroy them and pulverize them. You're really just trying to rub the mint oil off the leaves. Sorry, excuse me. So just around the bottom of the glass. So you can also do this with powdered sugar. I found a recipe. Well, I mean, they're all pretty much the same recipe. This one called for simple syrup, and that's just going to be easier for y'all. But if you have powdered sugar, granulated sugar, refined sugar of any kind, do the same thing. But you want to put a little bit of water in there if you're using just the sugar, so that otherwise it's just dry on dry, and that shit ain't right. Now, if you had crushed ice, that's great. We have cubed ice here, so fill that glass full of ice. There we go. And now we're going to add 2 ounces of bourbon. With all this in the glass, let's give it a stir. We're doing this to obviously mix the drink and get the sugar and the mint throughout the drink, but also you want to pull the leaves up off the bottom because it makes it look really nice, doesn't it? And then lastly, let's grab a nice, good-looking sprig of mint from the top. And one thing you can do too is give that a little. It excites the oils, folks. There it is. Handsome little devil in it. Let's have a sip. Yum. Now, as I've said before, I'm not a huge sweet drink person. So this is running the edge of being too sweet for me because I already find the bourbon to be sweet enough. But it is a classic for a reason. And certainly, honestly, I don't want to like, because I'm also like meh about mixology and stuff. So I don't want you to think that you can't make a julep at home because you don't have the crushed ice. If you do have the inclination or the ability to have crushed ice, it will be better because it makes it kind of like more like it's like a snow cone when you're a kid, except booze and you're grown up. Same. This has been the Mint Julep, and this has been Happy Hour, brought to you by Maine Spirits. You can learn more about this drink and many other drinks at mainspirits.com. You can download their app for your smartphone, which is a smart move. What to buy, where to buy it, and what to do with it once you get it. You can also follow them on Instagram at Maine_spirits. And as always, we implore you to drink deliciously and responsibly.